Hi, I'm Peri, Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, as you can tell by the fabulous sunglasses, which I'm now taking off. Hi, I'm glad you're here. This is your show, as much as mine, possibly more. And so before we take callers today, I had a really moving experience yesterday, and it went like this. I was visiting my friend Christine in Virginia, and we stopped at the Manassas battlefield, Civil War battlefield. And we walked around, and that was a very important battle. And it reminded me of a famous ghost story to do with that battlefield that also has to do with my family. Hold on, coffee. I'm keeping you in suspense. So the story was that these school children in Virginia were taking a tour of the Manassas battlefield with a tour guide. And it was July. And a couple of them strayed off because, you know, that's what you do when you're a kid. And they came back and they said, hey, we heard people singing Christmas carols. And the tour guide was like, what? They said, yeah, fa la 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 something. And Christmas carol, they were shouting it. And the tour guide thought for a minute, and then he realized that what they were hearing was the battle cry of the 19th Fighting Irish Brigade out of New York City, who had an Irish Gaelic battle cry, which started with fa la la something, and it meant courage with the wound. And so to backtrack a bit, one of the reasons that's a very famous battlefield ghost story. There are a lot of them. And one of the reasons that I loved discovering that story when I was there was because one of my ancestors, my great uncle, was in that battalion. And we're going to take a second here to talk about immigrants, because his father was an immigrant who essentially swam to New York City when he was 14 from Ireland, from Limerick, a town that's a little rough in Ireland. And he eventually went on to start his own hat business. It's called Knox Hats. And so this immigrant later on wound up giving employment to thousands of people and made the hats for Lincoln's inaugurals, both of them. And he became quite well off. Sadly, my other ancestors spent all that money. But anyway, his son was drafted to go into the Civil War. And most rich men at that time would buy their sons substitutes to go fight for them. But Edward Knox, my great whatever granduncle, didn't want that. He wanted to fight. So he joined the Fighting 19th. Yes. And they fought at Bull Run, very famously at Manassas. And this immigrant's son wound up winning the Congressional Medal of Honor at Gettysburg. He didn't do it in a very nice way, but he won it. So, we hear all this talk about immigrants, but I know in my own family, the immigrants in our past and the immigrants I know gave so much to this country. The other interesting thing is this huge war hero, Edward Knox, was gay. So, and in my family, on that side of the family, we had some serious war heroes, and they were all gay. So that's certainly food for thought. Anyway, so thank you for listening to that. And we've got a wonderful caller, and my producer flashed the name, so I didn't get to see it. It's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer, in California. I have a friend who's a Jennifer in California. Are you her? You are now. Wait 1 second while we just do the tarot psychic weather forecast for the week. So the first card is the Ace of Diamonds. This is the Illuminated Tarot. It's a wonderful, wonderful deck. And the Ace of Diamonds is a card that talks about the beginning. It's the beginning of a cycle of prosperity. Might be too woo, grandiose a word, but kind of a personal prosperity where you're starting this week. You might find yourself having a great idea and maybe thinking about acting on it or acting on a great idea you've already had. And it's also, this idea might involve like a little travel. It might involve a kind of open-minded thinking that may be new to you. And it's a great card. Aces are always the beginning of a cycle. Aces in tarot, like in poker, which I also play, are always good. The next card is the Two of Hearts, which, interestingly, is, I'm going to put that over here. Yay, I did it right. Hooray. The Two of Hearts in this tarot is a card that talks about balance and temperance. So if you're trying to cut down on drinking or smoking or anything like that, it's a good week to do it. But it also talks about love. And it talks about if you're in a relationship and you're feeling a little like, what can I do to fix this? What this card suggests is do something for the other person that you want that person to do for you. So if you are feeling like you're not getting enough attention, and as a Pisces with the moon in Leo, I always feel that way. But give the other person a lot of attention. Or if you're feeling like you want to be surprised with a gift, surprise the other person with a gift. It works. It's amazing. So, and it's also saying that if there's somebody you have your eye on, this might be a good week to kind of make a bold move. So I'm just saying. And the last card is the Jack of Diamonds, which is about cleverness and communication and writing. The Jack of Diamonds suggests that you'll probably either make some money if you're thinking about emailing somebody to ask about a position or something like that. It's a really good week to communicate about money and power. Power. So if you're thinking about starting something, great. Now we have Jerica in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Jerica, oh, that's a beautiful name. Hi, Jerica. I'm in Maryland too. I'm in Annapolis right now. Where are you?
I'm in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Oh, it's so pretty there. I'm in Annapolis. I'm waving. Can you see me? So, how can I help you? How can I help you this week?
I wanted to know if are you a medium as well?
Yeah, a mediumship work is very, very taxing, but for you, I'll do it just this once. But yes.
Okay.
And just tell me your birthday. Yeah.
I am. Never mind. Let me see what I get from you. My birthday is July 6th. I was going to say that I'm a new psychic medium as well.
Yeah, I got that from you.
Yeah. And I'm talking about new, like still a lot of question marks new. But I just wanted to see if you can see one of my family members who I just keep getting all these synchronicities about this. You know, I know whatever you give me, I'll have to find a way to apply it to how it applies to me. I understand how it works.
Thank you. That's great. I teach this. I'm going to be doing a webinar in a couple of weeks. So Peri Lyons, P-E-R-I-L-Y-O-N-S, it's up there on your screen. So if you contact me on Facebook, I'm teaching sort of how to do this soon. And I can save you all the 10 years of trial and error that it took me. I'm going to ask before you do mediumship work in the future that you call in Archangel Michael. I will post on my Facebook page, which is Peri Lyons, I'll post a sacred artwork of Archangel Michael that I make for just this occasion. Call in Archangel Michael for protection, because one reason I'm sort of cutting down in the mediumship work is you have to be really careful, because especially you're a gifted medium, you want to surround yourself with sacred protection first, because if you just put out a big sign that says, open house, free beer, you never know who's going to show up, and some of them, so Archangel Michael's the way to go. And he's in every religion. Everyone. Sure, my pleasure. And you can download for free the photo that I'll be posting. So again, that's Peri, like in periwinkle, and Lyons, like the animal, but with a Y, Lyons. So Facebook. Okay, my love. Can you tell me, I'm getting a man. Is it a man or a woman?
That's a woman. Did I know?
Oh,
I
that's
want you to
interesting.
tell me who you get. You know.
Was she very happily married, or did she have a partner that she loved a lot? Because the guy is very protective about her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was he a big guy? He's very protective. Yeah. He's got broad shoulders and like a big chest. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. And she had a very pretty name. It's not Myrna. That's not a pretty name. What was her first name?
Gwendolyn. But that's not what she was known as. Oh, that's beautiful.
What was she known as?
Nona.
What? Nona. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard Myrna, but I'm like, that's not right. But Nona would be right because of course it's
Myrna. Oh yeah. My dear God.
Well, I was getting 2 syllables, and I got that she has a very, very pretty, like old-fashioned name, but that wasn't what I was getting. So thank you for clarifying that. Mm-hmm. One last thing. Do you want to tell me when her birthday was? I think she was a Sag.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know her birthday.
That's okay. Do you know what sign she was? She feels like a Sagittarius to me. Oh, she's lovely. Yeah. Oh, winter, yeah.
That's probably right. I know her birthday is somewhere in the fall, somewhere around there.
Oh, she's lovely. I like her. It's so weird because she's presenting younger and older. So it feels like she was very like petite, like small boned when she was younger. Maybe she got it happens because maybe she got a little curvier when she was at the end of her life, right?
Right, right, exactly.
But she's a very pretty young woman, and she wants me to know that. Very pretty. And
she was very pretty.
Small, but was she smaller? Was she like 5'2"?
No. This my aunt was taller.
Oh, she's taller. Okay. I'm still getting, I'm getting small boned though. So she was very pretty when she was younger.
She was built literally like a model.
Yeah. That's what I'm, the small boned, like the very sort of slender, elegant, like a dark lily, right? So,
yes, absolutely.
Oh, she's sad. And something here. What did she die of? Something here.
She died in a car crash.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I think I know how she died. I'm not going to go into, but yeah. But she died instantly, and she was taken out of her body before she died. So she didn't suffer at all. She was quite religious, although she sort of went in and out of it. That's funny. Very, very spiritually connected. But she was a trip. I like her. She's somebody I would hang out with. And she had beautiful eyes. She had like cat eyes. Like, did she have sort of amber eyes or like hazel? Beautiful.
Yeah, like hazel.
Yeah, hazel. Yeah. And like sort of almost almond shaped going up. Sorry, I've got a burn scar here. Don't look.
Yep, just like mine. Yep.
Yeah, just like, yeah, you're not exactly chopped liver yourself. You're very pretty.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you have kids yet, but your kids will have your eyes. So, nice.
I do.
We like that. Yeah.
They all do.
Yeah. 3? Oh, you've got 3 of them. Yeah, cool. Oh, the little girl is gorgeous. The little boys are gorgeous too. Yeah, they all have the tiger eyes, I call them. So she seems almost like she was a frustrated performer. She's very charismatic. Could she sing, or am I just seeing her being sort of, she has a glamorous thing going on.
Like a bird.
Yeah, the singing is what, and I'm sorry that more people didn't get to hear her, because she had the kind of voice that you just lean into. It was very pure, but there was a little like honey and a little gravel. Oh, lovely. Did she love like Billie Holiday and people? Did she like the older singers?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She really did.
I love you, Porgy. Don't let them take me. She's really cool. Oh, I like her so much. She's showing me she wants to show me her younger years. Now, I don't know if she hung out in nightclubs or had a glamorous like teenagehood or young adulthood, or if that's what she wanted.
She did do the hanging out thing. She did do the hanging out thing.
Yeah.
Now, she was a lot older than me, but I know of the stories, and she just keeps coming up, you know.
There's a photo you have of her from the 50s or 60s, maybe, where she just looks like she's the bomb. She's wearing it almost looks like a white outfit. It might be a tailored suit of some kind, but there's a photo you have of her that she wants you to go look at. It's beautiful. You might not even know you have it, but it is, it's, was she your mom's sister or dad's?
My dad.
Yeah, because I said moms and she said dads. Okay. Well, your dad is handsome too. Nice looking man. So I think your dad has some photo albums that his mother put together. Go look in those. You'll find it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Honestly, she's almost too busy having a good time right now she loves you and she loves your kids. She's especially attached. You have a boy in the middle?
No, I don't have any boys.
You don't have any boys? Okay, no. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Is your middle girl, is she kind of a gangbuster? Is she like that?
Yes, she is.
Whatever of the girls is the most I'm going to use the word sassy, for lack of a better word. That's the one she's hanging out with. Yeah. And she's got your children have beautiful names. What's this one's name?
Jody.
Oh, that's that's so cool. I was just reading a story about a gifted child named Jody. And I'm not going to go into your personal life, but so yeah, your aunt is busy making up for lost time because she kind of got sidetracked. So she's having a good time. But she is very much, especially with this kid. And she's like, I love you, honey, but I know you understand. She gave up a lot. She sacrificed a lot for her family and to do the right thing and to be a really solid presence. And it seems to be important to her that you know that she didn't suffer. So I'm going to put that out there. But I like her. And she may have been, when you knew her, she may have been a little more subtle or subdued or muted. But man, she was something. Wow. I'm sorry that she was never heard by a record company person or that she didn't do. No. I think she's got one recording somewhere. She might have sung into somebody's tape recorder. So you might want to look for that too. But yeah, she did. She's saying she did. And yeah, I love her. Thank you for giving me the chance to connect to her. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
And I'm sorry I'm not saying well, she's with you every minute and she sends greetings from the beyond. But frankly, she's got a cocktail, she's got a jazz band, and that she is one happy camper. So, so she'll hang out with you a little later on. They go through stages. So, oh my gosh, we've got 8 minutes. Bless you, my child. And go on my website and look for, I'm going to put the Archangel Michael thing up so you can look at it. It's a sacred artwork. And stay in touch because I'll be doing a webinar about how to access your mediumship abilities and stay safe. So, and God bless you and your kids. So much. All right. See you. Bye-bye. See you somewhere in Maryland. Bye, babe. Thanks. And we have Virginia, which is, I just got back from Virginia. My favorite word. Hi. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Dorothy, you're in Virginia and your name. Oh, I love the name Dorothy. That's beautiful. Hi.
Oh,
where in Virginia
thank you.
are you? Hi. I just got back. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I just got my dad went to UVA. My niece went to University of Virginia. Went to the University of Richmond. We're a big Virginia family around here. Just got back from there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful. You were born and raised there?
No, I'm from the DMV originally. DC, Maryland.
Oh, okay. You're from my neck of the woods, Annapolis, right? Hi. Mm-hmm. I'm normally in New York City, but anyway. So, what's your birthday and what's your question? How can I help?
December 5 is my birthday, and I'm trying to move on, location-wise, and with a new career. I have a lot of mental stuff in this company I just interviewed for the other day. I'm kind of on pins and needles about that, because if I get that, it'll help me with everything else. So I'm just wondering, what do you see?
I'm going to grab a card here, and I'm going to ask my fiance to grab it. Darlene, could you grab a card for me for beautiful Dorothy from Virginia? They're right there. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I'm going to say, this is my lovely assistant, fiance David. Thank you, babe. They liked you. And you're a little worried because you think you screwed it up, but I'm getting a card that says the Tower card upside down. The Tower card right side up I don't like to see because it's about structures, old structures that worked for you being like, boom, taken away from you. Tower card upside down I like in this situation because it says that you're going to dismantle old structures that weren't working for you and old ways of being that weren't working for you. December 5th, Sagittarius. So, yeah, there's a lot of great stuff happening for you this year. Astrologically, it's a terrific year. Hey, Dorothy, sorry about that. My iPad died, even though it was plugged in. You still there?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. I will get something to, let me just get my, thanks for being so patient. But in live showbiz, what we do is we keep going. So hold on a second. Hey, will you hold this for me? Thanks. Okay, thanks. Great, perfect. And my trusty fiance/assistant with the English accent. There we go. And turn it this way. Thanks. Perfect. Thanks, babe. Hold it there. Okay. All good. Thanks for holding, Dorothy. What I was going to say is the cards I was getting for, it's much better lighting too. Ooh. The cards I was getting for you indicate that, yeah, you're going to leave your past. I mean, we never leave our past behind truly, but you're going to leave a lot of stuff behind that you should leave behind. And your new career has to do with your talent for, it's interesting. You're very empathetic, but you're empathetic in a way that really works for you. You're very good at managing people. Sometimes it's hard. These days it's hard to see what somebody does because I'll see somebody at a computer and that doesn't exactly narrow it down. But it's not human resources. It's, okay, tell me what your new career is.
Editing, writing, translating.
Great. Oh, translating. Awesome. That's great. All of those, the writing is a talent you've had since you were a child, and you gave up on it for a long time. So I'm very glad you're doing this. Does this have something to do with travel, either internal travel or external travel? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Great, thanks. The human resources was just because I'm seeing you interacting with a lot of people. Darlene, and I'm not just saying this because I don't just say things. This is really good. So I would pack your bags and put your house up for sale because I think this job is going to take you places. I would also suggest you write for Medium. Go check that out, research it. You'd be really good at that. You have a very distinctive voice when you write, and it's very warm and people relate to it. You're also very good at retaining information. What's that like? So, okay, we got 1 minute. Contact me privately because my Apple iPad did not live up to its billing. I apologize. So contact me on my Facebook page, Peri Lyons, PeriLyons, Psychic for Skeptics and Smart People. And I will give you a follow-up, like free 15 minutes, just to make sure that you get the information you're going to need for this change. Because
thank you.
I care. All right, my love. And thank you all for being here. Yeah, no, really do that. Peri, Peri1R, Lyons, Lyons. Contact me on Facebook privately or whatever, and free 15 minutes. And next week we'll be giving away a free hour. So tune in next week, 9 p.m., Moonstruck and TV and A1R Radio. Worldwide, we're global. It's a nice feeling. You know, you're secretly global. And thank you for being here. Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. And welcome to live TV, folks. You just keep going. The secret to life is just show up. All right, love you. Take care, everybody.